All right, here we go again. Good morning. I want to talk about Deshaun Watson. And somehow Colin Kaepernick want to find his way back in the NFL. But Deshaun Watson was allegedly sexual assault 22 different women. And he got Baker Mayfield want to get traded. They openly flirting, trying to marry the man without even knowing him. Practically throwing themselves at Deshaun Watson. How is that? Deshaun is 26. I think Cap was like 28, 29 at the time that he opted out. He was going to get released. He opted out his contract in San Francisco because he wanted more money and more money somewhere else. Right? So, I'm going to bring up two black quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson just beat his case. He's not going to face any criminal charge, but he will be criminal. Well, not criminal. Civil suit. Whole lot of civil suit. Whole lot of money got to pay out. Have to been tried by a grand jury for sexual assault on 22 different women. Michael Vick, they loved him in Philly. All them white people in Philly love him still, but they was hating him. They was hating him while he was in jail because he killed dogs. He made dogs fight and kill dogs. So let me get this right. There's two black quarterbacks. Two things that white people hate the most. That these racist white people hate the most. A sexual assault. A rapist. Some of these women probably ain't black that Deshaun Watson allegedly sexual assaulted. A lot of them probably ain't black. Some about multiracial, white, Hispanic, whatever. Asian, some of them probably all kind of races. They ain't all black, trust me. So they don't like sexual assault people. And they don't like them hurting the animals. And guess what? Both of them getting the job. They lining up the Saints, the Atlanta Falcons, everybody. If Tom Brady didn't come out of retirement, Tampa was going to be a destination for them to trade him to. Tell me how all these both guys did the most awfulest things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw up, and I did two black because I want to show because they let us throw up the race. But I'm gonna throw on Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger, the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was alleged of sexual assault someone, and he got suspended and got fined, but he still was able to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers and got $100 million, multiple contracts, because he was winning. You know why? Because he was good. He was good. Colin Kaepernick, all he did was take a knee and start controversy, and people didn't like that. But he wasn't good enough. If he was good enough, he would have been on the team. He would still been on the team. I just gave you a sexual assault offender and a dog. I do to kill dogs. Two all black, both black. There's more cases of other black people in the NFL, not quarterbacks, that did horrendous things that still made their way back in the NFL. Greg Hardy beat the crap out of his girlfriend. Kareem Hunt kicked a white woman. Kareem Hunt kicked a white woman on camera because he said that she called him an N-word. Kicked on camera, got spent out of the league, came back. Kareem Hunt is on the Cleveland Brown was a big contributor to the playoff team and why the Browns was good, right? You got all that going on. But somehow this guy that saw all this controversy, because he wasn't good no more, bro. First of all, Colin Kaepernick wasn't liked in the locker room. Colin Kaepernick was not liked in the locker room. He was dating Aldous Smith's ex-girlfriend. And the you know how the brothers, the Burko, they don't appreciate that. They weren't feeling his style. He wasn't fitting in. It was reports by Jay Glazer and Fox. Look it up. Jay Glazer and Fox. Colin report that he was not liked in the locker room. They wasn't feeling him. It stemmed from him dating the ex-girlfriend of his teammate Aldous Smith, who was probably the best defensive player on that team, along with Patrick Willis. They did not get along with him, and he could not fit in. You can see on the documentary that he didn't really fit in with the black people. He was trying to go get his cornrows. He didn't know how to wear his hair. He didn't know how to blend in. Standing down and then he lost his job. So the locker room didn't like him. The black players on the locker room didn't like him. And he lost his job to Blaine Gabbert. Somebody sucked. So how can he fit in? So he did what he could do to fit in. I'm going to fight for black people on this injustice because I see his injustices. I'm going to do this and I'm going to be a household name. And he blew up to a household name. Football is not for him. He wasn't good at it anymore, and people didn't like him. Then everybody, the whole league and the whole social media world and everybody in the world in the United States is backing for him. But nobody want to bring up the fact that all those black players in that locker room did not like him. Riddle me that, guys. This is all. This is not speculation. This is not what I think. This is my opinion on how I feel that I went down because the report said he was not liked in the locker room. The black players didn't like him. He lost his job. He started kneeling. Like read between the lines. You ain't gotta. You don't badly talk, so he ain't gonna come out and say stuff. His cap don't really talk too much, so he ain't gonna come out and say it. Just look at his actions. And I was a cap guy. I was when they was doing that Sports Nation stuff with Marcelo Wallace and Ron Watches on ESPN. They were talking about he been the best quarterback. He can run, throw. He can be one possibly the best quarterback ever. I was on that bandwagon. I was saying Michael Crabtree got hold in the end zone, and San Francisco should have won that Super Bowl. But they want to give it to Ray Lewis because it was the last year. I was on the bandwagon. And then I watched him play against Seattle 2 years in a row and he got figured out and he couldn't throw the ball, and he couldn't throw the ball. He couldn't throw the ball accurately. He was getting intercepted by Richard Sherman. He could not fit the ball in spaces because he wasn't accurate enough outside the numbers. He got an arm. He can run. That was it. He got figured out. And then he had the injuries, and then he came back, lost his job to Blaine Gabbert, and didn't like him. And then he said, I'm going to be a martyr. I'm going to be like the key. And people fell for it. That's it. Please like, rate this video, comment, and share, and subscribe. I think I said it the best that anybody ever said it. Thank y'all about this cap situation and how Deshaun them got great suitors and Michael Vick was loved in Philly and major networks making millions of dollars around white people loving him. Like, come on, man. Come on. Y'all like, subscribe. Watch the video all the way through.